What would you do if you weren't afraid? And what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? I'll never wish for fewer epic stories at the end of my life, and I've never regretted failures. I've always regretted things that I didn't try. Whatever it is that you want to do, there's going to be risk in your life, and risk is a necessary component of progress. Some people never will have much. They're too cautious. Now, you can also be too reckless, but you can also be too cautious. This is called the timid approach to life. You can get so scared, and you can be so easily lulled into the idea that good is good enough. That feeling safe and comfortable is what you should always be looking for. That way of thinking, in your 20s in particular, dead fucking wrong. Taking risks, in a non-Mariana way, well then you have something that you can comfort yourself with at night when you're wondering what the whole damn point of your futile and miserable life doing what you mean to do. And wanting what you want to want is so fucking hard to do and so rare because we're built to conform. If you're going to get any further, you gotta reinvent yourself. You know that thing that you really want to start doing, but you're worried what everyone might think about you if you do? You should do it. You should definitely, definitely do it. I want you to start to create this mindset of taking risks and going big. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. It was a big risk. It was a big chance, and it was no guaranteed return ticket. It was a one-way ticket, possibly two. I'm a head coach of high school football to this day. Take the biggest fucking risks of your entire life right now. Remember, you have time. I figured that if I didn't make the entrepreneurship thing work, I would have a hell of a story for business school. And that was actually like the reasoned argument that I gave myself for being willing to quit. Because your DNA, who you are as a person, is wrapped up in your dreams. And what this world has done to you is take that from you because they know if you know who you are, and you get your dream, you're probably not going to work for most of them. You must have faith. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in your abilities. You've got to believe in your service, your company, your ideas. Unquestionable. You've got to have faith, and that faith gives you patience. You've got one life to live. Rain, sleet, snow, the time is now. This is not the time to get the job mom wanted you to. This is not the time to try to maximize as much money so you can buy a fat whip. What you should do is go and travel and learn. Go and start that business that you've always wanted. This is the time to be massively risk-oriented. But boy, if you're lucky enough to be graduating today with not fucking idea of what you're going to do with your future, nobody's ever been luckier than you. Please recognize it. I'll tell you how risky life is. You're not going to get out alive. That's risky. And so the first thing I want you to do today is I want you to keep saying to yourself, I am, I am, I am, I am. You're standing at the precipice, the edge of the greatest move in your life. And the time is now, like never before, to take a leap of faith. It takes faith to jump over the edge. It takes faith to step into your purpose. It takes faith to pull away from everything that is familiar, to step in the uncharted territory, to become the person you were born to be. It takes faith. The first person that needs to be influenced in your life is you. If you want to make it happen, it's you. But you've got to take personal responsibility to make it own what it is that you want to do. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Are you bold enough? Are you radical enough? And you are hungry and thirst to go after what it is that you believe is yours. Are you crazy enough? Are you courageous enough? Hey, at any given moment, you could be one decision away from an entirely different life. Different place, different people, a different experience, and maybe a different you. Because sometimes in the process of completely losing yourself and losing expectations of who you are, you might find that there's more to you than you thought. So, in my opinion, sometimes